Yay Networks.
Welcome to the A Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast. I am Kelly Raspberry Evans, and this is my husband and partner in podcasting and a father. Not my father, but he is a good father, and happy Father's Day to Allen on this Father's Day edition
of
the podcast.
In the house. No, I am not your father. That would be weird. That would be very weird.
You're not the father of my blood children, but you're a father of my bonus children,
That's
as people
right.
like to say.
That is right, and we have been doing lots of children stuff today.
Allen has.
Put about 150 miles on the car today.
I didn't put quite as many, but Allen's been running everybody around to different camps and activities, and let's just be honest, he's a little grumpy.
Dylan's been doing, well, I'm not grumpy because of that. Dylan's been doing baseball camp in the mornings. It's a 3-hour camp, so it's hot. And by the time he finishes, it's hot. And Cole has been doing this performance course to get him ready for football. Mm-hmm. He's going to play football.
Does he have to try out, or is every kid in 7th grade allowed to play football if they want to?
I think in middle school in Allen, I think they have 4 different teams, is the way it was explained to me. A, B, C, and D teams.
So it's probably a position for everybody.
Pretty sure everybody is going to get to play, but I think as they go further and further, it gets a little more difficult, because Allen, the high school, has really good nationally known football.
Mm-hmm, they do.
They have finished number 1 in the nation, I think, a couple of times, and have won the state championship a couple of times.
If you've never been to an Allen High School football game, it's worth going once.
They have produced...
It's like a professional NFL game. It's crazy, or at least college level.
And they have produced NFL quality players, too. So, yeah, he's doing a course where they're lifting weights and doing drills and running, and he's hot and sweaty, too, which is kind of the theme of the day today, because the heat index has to be, 128 or something.
I don't know. I didn't check today. I can tell you. I mean,
it's hot outside.
We were talking about how May and the beginning of June, man, it was just so unseasonably cool and wet. And man, this is like really nice. And then suddenly, boom, it was summer in Texas. And I'm sure it's like that in a lot of parts of the country. But yeah, today it was almost 100 degrees. Heat index levels crazy. It's unbearable.
Ended the last podcast talking about the weather, beginning this podcast talking about the weather.
We must be getting old.
We must be failing miserably.
We must be getting old, but it is a subject of everybody's. That's what all the newscasts are talking about,
is
too.
It?
I guess it gets them off the politics. Let's talk about the weather.
What about the Inuits in northern Canada? Are they worried about the heat right now?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I haven't been watching the Canadian newscasts.
Good eye, mate.
So I don't know. I know in Texas they're complaining about it.
Good night.
And trying to conserve energy, but
oh yeah. Let's get everybody all spun up about that. Who's been talking about that?
Everybody.
Who's that?
It's been all the next door apps that in Texas they say the grid is being stressed, and they're going to have to start doing rolling blackouts, and they're asking people to conserve energy where they can.
Throw up my solar panel or something?
No, they're asking you to adjust your thermostat and try to get more used to. It's a matter of getting your body used to a little bit warmer temperatures when it's 100 degrees outside. Mm-hmm. They want you to be, I think somebody said 78 during the day.
Yeah.
Set your thermostat at that. I don't know what it is for night, though.
Good dear listener, let me give you a public service announcement. I spent a majority of my career in the HVAC industry. That's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. And what a lot of people like to do when there's a lot of hubbub, hullabaloo on the news about conserving energy, they like to push their thermostat way up high and say, I'm doing my part to save energy.
Well, you have to do something.
Well,
turn off the lights that aren't being used and things like that.
What happens is if you live in a household with other people, and those certain people like to be comfortable, if that other person then turns down the thermostat, what happens is you end up spending more energy. Because the thing just runs and runs and runs because it can't ever get from the high temperature back to the low temperature. So in doing what you think is right, because you've heard the press going apeshit about how we need to, like, the grid is about to break or whatever, you're now actually using more energy.
And now you know why Allen's so grumpy.
Right. Because the thermostat was set to a level. It was pushed up by somebody. It wasn't me.
Me, I was trying to do my part to conserve energy.
I came in the house and it felt like Beelzebub himself
No,
lived
it did
here.
not. He
Lives
just-
here.
No, it did not.
Maybe that's me.
You came in from outside where you were doing activity outside, so your core was hot. And when your core is hot, it takes a lot to get your outside cooled down.
Yeah. I told Kelly I'm going to put one of those plastic clear boxes over the thermostat with a lock on it.
Oh, y'all don't know how long I've been listening to this today.
And she'll probably be hearing it for the rest of the night.
Lucky me. Lucky me.
Alan, I'm leaving you a 1-star review. You're picking on Kelly. Poor Kelly. My Kelly. I've known Kelly longer than you have. Been listening to hers since 1712.
I try to do my part.
You need to be nice.
I go through the house with a bunch of kids, and all I do is turn off lights, pull blinds, trying to get it dark because, a darker house is a cooler house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do my part.
You know where I think we lose a lot of energy is that front door. We have a front door.
It's metal.
It's metal
and glass.
And glass. And the
It's
glass,
beautiful.
It's really pretty, yeah. But the glass isn't tinted. There's no way to really that we've checked into put a shade over it.
I don't know, but it faces the setting sun, and it is obnoxiously hot.
It lets a lot of heat in this place. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. We're just going to be hot.
Hopefully, by the end of this podcast, Al will have cooled off. Alan.
Well, I don't know who Al is. My man.
Alan will have cooled off enough.
That's the second time I've been called Al today.
I don't know.
Somebody else texted me today and they called me Al, and I didn't correct them. I was just, well,
people call me Kel sometimes. Hey, Kel.
yeah.
Hey, Al.
Well,
but that's what's happening here.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's almost Father's Day, so I'm just going to let Alan set the temperature, whatever makes him happy.
that would be nice. That would be nice.
Within reason.
And would you
We're
just
still trying to do our part.
And then after that, would you just kind of like leave it alone?
Within reason.
Okay,
We'll see.
good.
Now, you know what? In addition to wondering what the exact temperature we should set our house to, there are so many puzzling mysteries of life. Do you ever stop and wonder if aliens sit around and wonder if we exist? That's a pretty deep thought right there. Well, my brain needs a break from these puzzling questions from time to time, as I'm sure yours does. And when your brain needs a break, why not take on a puzzle that's meant to be solved, like the literally thousands of puzzle-solving levels of Best Fiends.
Best Fiends.
Unlike mulling over the mysteries of the universe, Best Fiends leaves your brain feeling refreshingly challenged. And I just love those cute little creatures so much. Right now, I'm helping Pizza Dougie open his pizzeria. I've got to complete 30 tasks, and then Tantrum Senior is going to join my team, and we're going to get this done.
Is it Pizza Dougie or Doogie?
Pizza Dougie.
Okay.
If it was Doogie, it would be spelled differently.
Okay.
I prefer to call it Dougie.
Okay.
Then it's up to interpretation, right? So first up, I got to beat the New World map levels, then defeat the slugs. I've got to spin the Fiend of Fortune, and boom, we're going to have some pizza. But the only way to find out what the heck I'm talking about, because I know you're like, Kelly, what are you saying? You got to join the fun and get Best Fiends. I've been telling you about this forever. They are constantly adding new levels. They are literally adding thousands more, and they've already got thousands to play. There's no way you're ever going to run out. There's something new to play every day, and collecting these cute characters really is fun. So if you're hungry for a near endless supply of fun puzzles, the kind you can actually enjoy solving, try out Best Fiends. Just don't blame me if you can't turn it off.
Download the 5-star rated puzzle game Best Fiends free today on the App Store or Google Play. That's Friends without the R. Best Fiends. Pizza Doogie is excited to open his pizzeria.
He is, and so am I.
Did I Ron Burgundy something?
No, I did.
Hey, Evans.
I'm very excited about the pizzeria. I'm so excited I typed it twice.
Wow. Okay. Well, hey, I'm like President Biden. I'll just read whatever's on my note card.
That's good. That's a good job right there.
Yeah.
You know what? It is the last podcast before Father's Day, and Alan, I don't remember how much we talk about from podcast to podcast. It all becomes a blur after a while. But Alan's rented the RV again. And last year he did this for the first time. It was really right before everything shut down with coronavirus. So it's spring break, March of 2020. And you took the kids out and your parents. And by the time you got home, everything had shut down. So it was a very adventurous last hurrah. But they loved it and they're going to do it again. And that's what Allen wants to do for Father's Day. And, they did this survey on YouGov.com, and they said the top things that Dad says he wants for Father's Day is a card and a special day with the family. And that's exactly what you're doing.
That's pretty much what I'm doing. Yeah.
You got to handle the card part, but the special day and creating special memories. I think, Dad I think part of that maybe is Dad is so used to getting kind of like a crappy gift. They're just like, I don't want anything. Just, hang out with me. What do you think?
Yeah. Do we really even need Father's Day? I mean, come on. I mean, there's Mother's Day. You need Mother's Day. Yeah, Mother's
Why
Day.
don't you need Father's Day?
Mother's Day is right there with Easter and Christmas, right? But I mean, what's the deal with Father's Day? I mean, come on. We don't need a day.
You really don't?
Do we? I don't know.
Well, I was reading. I found this. Whenever they always say, you go to the store Mother's Day, and the cards are so plentiful. There's thousands to choose from. Flower sales go through the roof. Everybody really makes a big deal about Mother's Day, and dads do sometimes get the short end of the stick, I think, when it comes to presents and things like that. But dads are just so hard to shop for, in my opinion. I don't know. But
how you figure everybody just gets him a freaking tie or
I know,
underwear or
it's
socks or something like that.
I think that's why Dad finally says
book.
I think that's why Dad just finally says, just get me, a card and just,
Yeah, they're
let's
tired
hang
of the
out.
socks, the book, and the underwear.
Because that's literally what Dads ask for. My dad always asks for black over the calf socks.
Over the calf.
Over the calf.
Like all the way to the knee?
Yeah, because when he sits down, he doesn't like it when he sits down. He's tall, and his pants leg rides up. You can see skin. He doesn't like that.
Yeah.
So he always wants over the calf socks. And he always likes black because then his socks always match. And he's not always, digging. And it's easier for my mom, too, who does the laundry. But, and get my dad snacks. That's usually a good thing to do. My dad's a snacker. He loves to snack. Right now, he's into shelled pistachios.
Shelled pistachios?
Pre-shelled. He doesn't want to shell them. He wants them pre-shelled and flavored. And they have all these flavors. And that's what he's into right now.
Oh, okay.
So, and your dad...
Are the pistachios green? Yeah, pistachios are green,
yeah,
right?
They're green.
Yeah, they have a lot.
And then they dye them red. I don't know why they do that, because then the red gets all over your fingers.
Yeah, pistachios I think they're pretty good for you. There's a lot of fat in them, I think.
Well, as in with most nuts.
Yeah.
And then your dad, he always asks for crossword puzzle books. He likes mechanical pencils just like I do.
Mm-hmm.
He's into Norse mythology right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he likes books on that. He was into, wasn't he into the Battle of Little Bighorn? Wasn't that his big one?
He always has been. That and the JFK assassination, Battle of Little Bighorn, now Norse mythology.
That's a hard one.
What's up with that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
He actually sought me out and told me that at Christmas. So
Yeah.
it's like, there's not a lot to choose from.
Well, my dad's read so much stuff. I mean, he's very well read.
He loves UFOs.
When you run out of things to read, you read about Norse mythology.
Yeah, I got him, what is it, MUFON? Is that the name of the group?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if he wants you talking about
I
that.
don't know if
Yeah,
we
that's
talk about that.
top secret. That's
top secret.
That's top secret stuff.
It's a top secret alien seeking or UFO seeking organization. And I got him a hat. So he's officially in the club when he got the hat.
Wow, you
But
just
then
threw him out on Front Street.
I gave him a hat. Whatever. But it's just fun stuff. But then after that, it's like, it's hard. Now for you, that's the thing with Alan. It's like to buy him an actual gift, it's kind of hard because
I'll just go get it myself.
Exactly. And I think I'm guilty of that too. I have to be really careful when it gets close to my birthday or Christmas or any kind of event where somebody's probably going to get me a gift. It's really hard for me not to go buy something.
Well, I mean, the whole going on the RV trip and we're going to a Rangers game. I mean, that's enough. That's enough for me.
Yep, we're going on the Rangers game. So
Oh, and Dylan, he had what do you call it? Like a made me proud dad moment. He I guess he realized Father's Day was coming up and he knew that I didn't have a baseball glove. You know what Dylan said? He said that he remembers when my glove went missing and he provided actual details.
And he was right.
And he said it was at a SWAT party. He says somebody took my glove at a SWAT party. He said it was when all the ladies were over and he said, Daddy, you told me to watch it. You were going to leave it here for a second. And it was when all of Kelly's friends were over. And then
I don't remember that.
This is what
at
Dylan
all.
said. He recalled this very detailed. And he said after that, it was gone. And remember, like, for the life of me, I could not find it. I'm like, it just got up and disappeared.
I really don't remember.
So somebody
ever
took my
putting-
glove at a swap
Where
party.
did you leave it where it would be mistaken for a swappable item?
I don't know. Anyway,
I don't remember that.
I didn't have a baseball glove. So he said, I want to get you a baseball glove for Father's Day.
That's sweet.
I'm like, that's nice. So we went to this place called Play It Again Sports and looked for a used one there, but they didn't have one. So I got him a used one. They got him this catcher's glove he really wanted. But then we went to Academy Sports and Outdoors, and I found one there.
Academy.
The right stuff, the right price. Academy. Is that
We're on the wrong note.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Academy. Oh, that's not right, is it?
Living spaces.
Yeah, we know that one.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
he got me a
I'm going to be thinking about the Academy jingle now for a while.
he got me a glove for Father's Day, so that's what we were doing.
I'm sorry about the swap party thing. I do not recall
Somebody
that.
took my glove.
When?
It was probably Justin, because he's always taking my crap.
But I don't recall there ever being a baseball glove or anything
Well,
like that.
of course you didn't, because somebody saw a brand new baseball glove sitting there. They're like, holy cow, I'm taking that.
Why would it be out there with the stuff we were swapping,
Because we
though?
were probably somewhere throwing the ball.
Oh, well.
And then we
I'm
came
not.
in.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Well, Dylan remembers this in great detail. Ask him. He will provide details. Kelly's friends were over. You told me to sit it here and watch it because there was a party.
So it's his fault, is what you're saying.
Well,
I don't know.
He's 8.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
no, my stuff's been known to just get up and walk away at your swap parties.
that is not
My Pottery
true.
Barn plates.
Alan, that's not true.
My silver
That's a
turtle.
lie. Okay, Justin took that as a gag, and it's still sitting right there. The Pottery Barn plates were never put up for swap. I wanted to put them up for swap, but Alan pitched a little hissy fit. They've been in storage. They've never seen the light of day since we got married. But at that swap party, somebody brought an identical set of those plates, and you still insist those are your plates to this day. When your plates are in the garage, in storage here at this house, they are still here. They were not swapped. It was somebody else's place.
I don't know where they are because
I'll go get 'em.
that box is empty.
Why is it empty?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go get them. I'm not during the podcast,
You go
but
get
I'm gonna
'em.
go get them.
You go get them.
I will, because they are still here. They were not swapped.
And you think I pitched a fit then? That wasn't pitching a fit. My plates aren't out in that garage. You will see a
Oh, so
grown man pitch a fit.
You haven't mentioned those plates. Are you gonna pitch a bigger fit than you did over the thermostat?
Oh, you think that was pitching a fit?
Yeah.
No, that was just bitching. I was just bitching.
So there's a difference between pitching and bitching.
Well, I would submit that there's a difference between pitching a fit, bitching, and whining. I think those are 3 very different things.
And you've covered all 3 today?
I think pitching a fit is what I did at the swap party when someone tried to take my Pottery Barn plates.
They were not your plates. They were 2 sets.
And I kind of just pitched a fit for a minute. I was like, don't take my, Kelly, what are they doing? That's pitching a fit. Bitching is what I did when you screwed with the thermostat and now it won't get back down to the temperature I like in here.
I'm trying to save the power grid.
That was bitching. And then whining is when I'm like, when we were like, and then we went to the restaurant, and then it was hot.
That was
Then we
whining.
tried to get a table, and then
That
it was
was
dirty.
annoying.
And then we sat there for 10 minutes.
I annoyed myself telling that story.
And then Kelly told a story about how we got bad service for about the next 25 minutes. That was whining.
Well, you should have told it, as I said, after I was done telling it. Well, you talk about how you shouldn't do the Father's Day thing. It's not that big of a deal. According to Personality and Social Psychology Review, I don't know where these magazines and where these boards are, but they said research found that being rejected by your father can do greater long-lasting emotional damage than being rejected by your mother. And yet, it's like, hi, mom, and Mother's Day, it's like the children celebrate moms more, but being rejected by your dad is more painful than being rejected by your mom. Isn't that interesting?
Very.
While rejection by either parent is traumatizing for children, fathers often have higher prestige and or power, so children can take their father's rejection harder. Interesting. So, all these little divorced families and stuff, dads just have to, like Alan, I think, does a really great job when his kids are here. The focus is 100%. Like if Dylan says, hey, Dad, I want to go throw the baseball, no matter if it's 100 degrees outside or whatever, Alan's like, okay, we'll do it. If they want, you just stop what you're doing. If they want to build Legos or whatever. You never tell them no.
Dylan
I
brought.
don't mean like in a disciplinary way. I mean like when they want his time and attention. I don't mean he doesn't tell them no when they want to do something harmful. You know what I mean?
Dylan brought over this box of, it was this off-brand Legos, and it were these microscopic pieces, and there were maybe 1,000 pieces.
Yeah.
And the first thing he did when he walked in after we showed him their new room is he wanted to build these two dolphins, and we poured these things out on the, and it was this off-brand
Because he knew you would do it with him.
Yeah, so I sat
he
there.
probably asked over there. And they're like, take it to your dad.
I had to put my damn glasses on. I couldn't see anything.
I know.
Babe, it was like, in Legos, it's like every step, it tells you exactly what to do.
Exactly.
Very clear pictures.
There's no way. Now, I have screwed up a step before, and I'm like, okay, let me go back and look again. There's no way. If I can do it, Legos does a great job with those instructions.
This thing had like 1,000 microscopic pieces, and it had about 4 steps. And all of it was just pictures. And I'm like, how are we supposed to do this? I have no idea how I'm going to do this.
Maybe you should just remember the Lego movie when the dad was so meticulous about building all the towns just so and then gluing them together and leaving them on display. And the kids just want to build stuff with Legos. Maybe you should just build something wacky and see what you can come up with all these little microscopic pieces. Maybe that's what you should do with this set.
I don't know, but it's still over there, and I think we put 2 pieces together.
Or maybe you accidentally leave it somewhere where Zoe
disappears.
Zoe finds things and just chews them up, and oops.
I don't know. You swear, like Kelly sometimes we'll be up in the boys' room when they're not here, and we'll talk about cleaning out the toys, and she'll say, "Oh, we can get rid of that. They'll never miss it." I swear to God, if you get rid of one thing, Dylan will know. It may not be today. It may not be 2 weeks from now, but eventually he'll realize, and he'll be looking around, where is my helmet that goes on this character? I had it in this box.
I've never, now I don't want y'all to think bad of me. I've never thrown away anything behind Dylan's back. But I will go with Dylan sometimes and say, hey, you want to go through your toys and clean them out? He gets real excited. But you have to sit there with him and hold up each toy one at a time. We have a keep box and a give box. And he gets so excited. He loves doing that. Have you ever done that with him?
Yeah.
One toy at a time. He's like, no, yes. And sometimes it hurts my heart because it's like, I just gave you that for Christmas and you don't want it anymore. It's like these big things. But hey, any chance to get rid of the kids' stuff? Because it does mass very, very quickly. But you know what? There is probably a dad out there that you might think is hard to buy for. But I'm going to tell you, if you really want to get dad something that he will love, and every time he uses, he thinks of you, you need to get your dad a Theragun.
Theragun.
For your husband, for yourself. Listen, don't let the stress of daily life weigh you down. Don't let it weigh down your shoulders, your calves, your upper thighs, your entire body. Whether you're an elite athlete or someone like me, I'm just trying to make it through the day a little tension-free, Theragun can help. Theragun's a handheld percussive therapy device. It releases your deepest muscle tension using a scientifically calibrated combination of depth, speed, and power. It's as quiet as an electric toothbrush. And the Gen 4 Theragun doesn't just feel good, it gets to the source of the pain by releasing tension using Theragun's signature percussive therapy. It goes 60% deeper than vibration alone. And whether you want to treat your muscle tension from working out, an injury, or just the stresses of everyday life, there is no substitute for the Theragun Gen 4. The OLED screen and design make you feel like you're holding something from the future. You can go to their website and check it out for yourself. And the Theragun app learns from your behaviors and then suggests guided routines. Now, I've been really walking hard. Alan noted, I've been carrying hand weights lately. I've been really trying to work my arms and legs, but when I get home, my calf muscles are super tight. So I just whip out the Theragun. I use it on my tight muscles. Doesn't even take 60 seconds and I feel the tension just release, and it just feels so good. And not only do Alan and I love our Theragun, we're confident you will too. In fact, Theragun's trusted by 250 professional sports teams like Real Madrid, elite athletes like DeAndre Hopkins, Maria Sharapova, Paul George, hundreds and thousands of customers, and us.
Try Theragun for 30 days starting at only $199. Just go to Theragun.com/lovin', Lovin, right now and get your Gen 4 Theragun today. That's Theragun.com/lovin'. One more time, babe. Theragun.com/lovin', Lovin.
Don't we love our Theragun?
Why, oh, absolutely.
It's a great gift.
Oh my gosh, that thing will work a knot out.
Why what?
You didn't have me do when we did the other advertisement, you didn't have me do the thing I say from the other room. What happened?
Oh, I was still mad at you for yelling at me about the thermostat.
You're still hung up on that, huh?
Yeah, I'm getting over it though slowly. But if you'd like to, you can. You know, when I play Best Fiends before I go to bed, I always hear Alan say to me from the other room when it's at a comfortable temperature and he's in a good mood, I can hear him say,
"Get it, babe. Get them slugs.
Kill those slugs."
Kill those slugs.
See, you messed up your one line.
That's because I'm having a heat stroke in here.
So listen, we're going to help Alan get happy. There's some instant things you can do to make yourself feel better. And I believe this to be true. I didn't have to look this up in a study, but yet there is studies out there. There are studies out there. Let me use proper English while I'm talking because that makes me happy. The next time you are, let's just say, getting ready in the morning, you're putting on your makeup, you're combing your hair, whatever, just take a second, look in the mirror, and give yourself a smile. It will make you immediately feel happier. And that's true even if you're just in the house. If you're in a bad mood, something psychological happens when you smile. So, Alan, I'm going to ask you right now just to smile. Just smile. It does something to you.
I'm smiling inside.
No, Alan, you have to physically
No, wait
smile.
a second. You
have to turn up the muscles on your face. And they say it really works good when you look at yourself in the mirror and do it too. Seeing your own smile reduces stress and it tricks your brain into feeling happy even if you are not feeling it.
How about this?
No, Alan, you got to really smile. And I found that to be true, too, when I'm just walking around the house sometimes and I'm like in a funk and I'll just smile. And for something, it's psychological. But they say the trick is actually looking in the mirror and doing it. So if you want to start your day off on a better foot, smile at yourself in the mirror.
My day got started off on a great foot. It kind of just went downhill from there.
Mm-hmm. Also, they say there's a good reason so many people are snapping selfies. Snapping a funny, happy, or silly selfie gives you an instant mood boost. That's according to research.
I thought that the research said that people who snap more selfies are actually less happy.
Apparently, not according to psychology of well-being.
They have more self-esteem issues and are less happy.
But if you send that selfie to a friend and the friend gives you a positive response, you're even happier. See, that's why people post on social media, because when people like their selfies, it makes you feel better, right? But then if you don't get enough likes or if somebody says something that's not nice,
right,
it immediately ruins your day. But they say we love connecting with people and simply seeing a friendly face, even if it is our own, and it perks us up. Again, it's about tricking yourself, right?
I guess.
I saw a girl today. I had to go to a business lunch today, and I almost walked over there and said, "Would you like me to take your picture?"
What was she doing?
She literally stood there in the lobby. I guess the lighting was best there, right where you check in. And she just kept, she didn't do anything. It was a microscopic movement she was doing with her head, and she kept taking the selfie and looking at it, and apparently she didn't like it, and she kept taking the same one about 10 times.
Was she
and I was like, I need to go help her and say, "Ma'am, would you like me to take your picture for you?"
But was she an Instagram influencer?
No, I think she was just doing it, waiting for her table.
Oh, really?
If you want to, let's see.
Was she a woman of pleasant appearance?
She was attractive. Here's some more interesting facts from the Longevity Project. Slackers die earlier. A study found that people who work hard at a job they enjoy live the longest. That, along with good friends and a good marriage, could be the key to sticking around a while.
Okay, then how come every time you hear of one of these people that lives to be like 110, they say, "What is your secret to living so long? What is your secret to happiness?" They're like, "Well, I didn't really have a secret. I just smoked, I ate bacon, and I had a shot of whiskey every day."
Yeah, they'll say a shot of whiskey, and some people will say a good marriage.
I haven't heard any of them say that.
But it says, okay, the American Psychological Association says when you get older, it turns out you might not be a grumpy old man or woman after all. You probably get more agreeable as you age, at least through your 60s. Now, after that, I guess when things start really falling apart, it's all downhill. You're also less likely to be happier and less inclined to get angry as you get older. Scientists haven't figured out exactly why it happens. I think it's because you just start realizing what's not important anymore. Right? You just start letting stuff go. It's not that big of a deal.
I find that
time's running out.
I find that getting really worked up about the thermostat always makes me feel better.
Yeah, that probably knocked a couple years off your life right there. Just the gripe session tonight before we started the podcast.
I can't afford any more years coming off my life.
You need to stop griping.
I told Kelly that I think that I truly believe she's going to outlive me. So
I hope so.
So in the great golf game of life, I think that I am on like the 12th fairway, and Kelly's just finishing up on the 11th green. She's in the group behind me. I mean, she ain't going to live much longer.
I hope it's a lot longer.
She's in the group behind me, but I think I'm going to finish and go to the 19th hole first. Yeah, I think I'll be at the 19th hole first.
I want to enjoy being the grieving widow and all that comes with that.
Will
Everybody
you
feeling sorry for me?
Will you be grieving?
All the widows and with the widowers. All the widowers will come sniffing around.
Will you be grieving?
I have my pick of the crop of all those men missing their dead wives.
You won't have to listen to my smacking and sucking disgusting sounds.
Well, then old people eating is even worse.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'll have to put that. I'll just have to eat separate rooms, I guess.
I mean, just wait. Someday I'm going to be gumming my food.
Oh God, I have that to look forward to. So according to science, I've just found all these little happy statistics. No reason why I did it. When it comes down to money or time, having more free time makes you happier than having more money. After you have enough money to cover the basic necessities of life, then an increase in salary provides little to no additional happiness. But having more time to do a hobby or to be with loved ones made people much happier. Agree?
Agree.
Yeah, because it's like you really look at people like who have a lot of wealth, especially, they die and then it's like, oh, well, that was that, and they had all this money and then it doesn't matter once you're dead.
Well, there's not a lot that does. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's about the impact you left on the people and the relationships and the memories that everybody has, right?
Everybody's hoping that.
But everybody's also hoping you leave them a lot of money.
They get a little piece of that. I mean, let's be real. Aren't they hoping that? You think?
I'm not counting on a big inheritance. I hope you're not.
What?
I'm not getting an inheritance.
What are you talking about?
You're talking how people wonder what they get when their parents die and stuff.
No, your brother's the one that does that.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
You've told me that.
That's not true.
Oh, okay.
He's just trying to start stuff.
Okay. Well, sorry. I didn't know that was a sore subject.
Summer officially kicks off on Father's Day this Sunday, even though it feels like it, right? That means the pungent aroma of chlorine. But a lot of health-minded people choose to avoid chlorinated pools altogether. However, there is something about this unmistakable smell that right when it hits our nose, it actually takes us back to our happiest memories of childhood. And the same goes for the scent of sunblock and sunscreen. I love that smell. That's what gets me in the mood.
Sunscreen?
The coconut smell of sunscreen and suntan lotion.
Yeah.
Doesn't that automatically make you happy?
That is a nice smell.
And they say the chlorine pools too. Although there's too much pool. That chlorine smell in an indoor pool, that's too much.
I think that gives you memories of childhood.
That's what I just said, yeah.
Oh, is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was over here itching because I'm so
online.
hot. I think I have a heat rash.
Where?
On my head.
Well, wearing a hat traps heat.
Oh, that's why I took it off.
Well, you should have taken it off maybe a while ago.
Do you like my hair like this?
Looks fine, honey. If you're about to get into a hot tub, speaking, people getting in the pools and getting in the hot tubs, and you see a lot of steam coming out, stay out. Now, all hot tubs are likely to emit some steam. However, if the hot tub you're about to get into is surrounded by a significant amount of steam, you may want to reconsider getting in. Steam water is the origin of bacterial diseases like diarrhea and Legionnaires.
Whoa, easy.
Easy. I'm trying to help people and you're yelling over me.
Easy.
Like diarrhea and and Legionnaire's disease.
What is that?
These diseases are caused by inhaling the contaminated steam of hot water. You know, when we have like Legionnaire's disease outbreaks sometimes, I didn't know what that was from. They say it's from inhaling the bacteria-laden steam. So that's not a happy thought to end on, but that's just yet another reason not to get into hot tubs.
Diarrhea, huh?
Well, they're saying it's not healthy to breathe if it's an excessive amount of steam coming out.
Oh, okay.
It could possibly be, it's probably just be on the safe side. Now, a lot of people are just like, I don't care. We only got one life. Let's get in the hot tub.
Do people still do saunas?
Yes. A lot of people, my friend just got an infrared sauna.
Infrared sauna?
Where you go in and it's like, it's not steam heat. It's generated by infrared lights. So it's like you're baking.
Oh, sounds fun.
Well, people love it. Getting your muscles loose and all that stuff and sweating out tension.
Oh, I've sweated out a lot of tension just in the last 40 minutes.
But see, that doesn't make
Sorry,
any sense
35 minutes.
because you've gotten more tense with heat.
I have, actually.
And a sauna is supposed to make you less tense.
You know, even as a little kid, my mom told me, she said, you always hated being hot. She said you'd get really sweaty and itchy and you'd always scratch your neck.
Well, it's funny because when I'm going through periods where I'm really hot,
Yeah.
I'm going through the change.
Right.
And then you complain because I'm hot and I want to turn on the air. And at night, like I remember vividly last night when we were going to bed and Dylan said, this room is cold. And you said, that's because Kelly likes to sleep in the tundra or something to that effect. So there's no making Alan happy when it comes to regulating the temperature in the house unless we've discovered he sets the temperature of his liking.
I think the term I used was permafrost.
I don't remember, but I remember you criticized it because I like the bedroom cold.
Yeah. It's just, it's really
weird. What makes you happy is the question.
I think that a constant temperature, because here at Evans Manor, it's like an ice box in the bedroom and it's like a sauna in the rest of the house.
Well, Dr. Oz says it's better for you to sleep in a cold room with blankets.
I'm down with that, just not the hot house.
Okay.
Okay.
So have we gotten past this little bump in our marriage?
I don't think we're the only couple in the history of the world to have a disagreement or a discussion. I'm trying to have an adult.
It didn't feel like an adult
mature discussion.
It didn't feel like an adult mature discussion. But I will tell you this:
the temperature in the house.
I will tell you this: when Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston got married, it was in their wedding vows about the temperature in the house, about the thermostat. I don't remember which one said it, but I remember that was part of the wedding vows.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they all laughed about it because it was so funny.
See there? Even, who'd you say it was? Brangelina?
No. Brad and Jennifer.
Oh, Jennifer. Lopez?
Aniston.
Oh,
remember when Brad Pitt was married
to Jennifer
Jennifer
I can't
Aniston?
keep track of who Jennifer Lopez is with now. Who is she with? Guy is she with now?
She's with Ben Affleck. Bennifer 2.0. Bennifer 2.0.
3.0.
No, this is the second time they're together, so it's 2.0.
I swear this has been the third or fourth time.
Not with him. This is the second.
Are they in Montana?
No, they went there.
No.
They went to his place in Montana. Right now, I believe they're in Santa Monica.
Oh, wow.
I, for one, am very happy about it.
You are?
I love them. I love them together.
You said this about A-Rod. I love him. I think he's a great guy.
A-Rod. I did love her.
You said this about the...
But I didn't know about A-Rod's history. I just thought that Jennifer needed to be with someone who is super successful in his own right. That way, I just think that it's necessary for her to be kind of equally yoked on that level, I felt like. But A-Rod, his ego gets the best of him. His ego was out of control. And he's flirting these little young things slipping into the DMs, and that caught up to him. But I think Ben has been through a lot. He's, messed up a lot, but I think he's realized what's important, and that's Jennifer. I'm excited. I like them together.
What about the little funny-looking guy, Michael Anthony or whatever his name was?
Mark Anthony.
Well, Michael Anthony was the bassist of Van Halen.
Mark Anthony's the father of her twins, Max and Emmy, who are now 13, I believe.
So what happened to him?
He's done. He's moved on and he remarried.
Where's the dude?
I think he even divorced her and is remarried again, I think.
Who was the guy before him?
She's been married to Ohani Noah. I think his name was Ohani Noah. That was her first husband when they were both just coming out. He was like a restaurateur or something, and they got divorced. Then she was married, I believe, to Chris Judd, who was a backup dancer of hers. Then she was married to Mark Anthony. That's it. 3 husbands. Now, she was engaged to Ben Affleck. She lived with Casper Smart. They never got engaged.
Casper Smart.
He was another dancer. And she was with Mark Anthony. She was with Mark Anthony, broke up, got back with Mark Anthony. I'm not really sure about, I think they were only married once, though. I might be a little fuzzy on that. But then after Mark Anthony, she was with A-Rod, right? And now back with Ben. When was she with Ben? She was with Ben was she with Ben before or after Chris Judd? Gosh, I'm a little fuzzy on the timeline, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good for you just asking me off the cuff.
I'll tell you what, if you can't remember,
I can't remember the order.
Then that's
I know Ohani
that's
Noah,
a lot of dudes.
I know Ohani Noah was first, but I don't know if Chris Judd was pre or post Ben. That's the only thing I'm screwing up on.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
How do we get onto that?
You asked.
Sorry.
You know, Alan and I told you, we were very surprised at how cool it stayed here in Texas all through May and into June. But then, boom, it's summer. It's ridiculously hot. But there's one thing I love about summer, and that's changing out all my winter comfies for my summer comforts. And nobody does comfort like Brooklinen. Brooklinen offers the most luxurious bedding, bath, and loungewear that helps you create
comfortable
an at-home oasis you can enjoy all summer long. Because look, you're going to want to be inside a lot this summer. It's too hot to go outside. And lucky you, Brooklinen has extended their Memorial Day sale. Brooklinen is offering site-wide savings on all things comfort for the summer and beyond. And now Brooklinen, you may remember, I've told you this before, it was founded by a husband and wife team, Rich and Vicky, and their goal was to create beautiful luxury home essentials that don't cost an arm and a leg. And by working directly with manufacturers, Rick and Vicky ensured they could deliver premium, high-quality comfort at a fraction of the retail price right to your home. And it's all just at the click of a button. And we're talking ridiculously soft bedding, towels, loungewear, and they're so confident you'll love all their products. They even come with a 365-day warranty. We look forward to crawling beneath our cool, luxurious Brooklinen sheets every night. It really does make a difference in how well Alan and I sleep. And the fact that Brooklinen has 75,000 5-star reviews and counting, enough said.
Stock up on all things summer comfort and shop the Memorial Day sale going on right now.
Still continued, yeah.
Still going on, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if you're listening to this podcast after the air date, don't worry. You can still go to brooklinen.com and use the code Kellie, Kellie.
It's my favorite code.
For $20 off your first order, plus of $100 or more, plus free shipping. Let's try that again. I got so thrown off by the promo code. Use code Kellie for $20 off your first order of $100 plus free shipping. That's Brooklinen, BROOKLINEN.com, and enter promo code Kellie, KELLIE, for $20 off your first order of $100 plus free shipping. Brooklinen, everything you need to live your most comfortable life.
That's right. And honey, I hope you're feeling more comfortable, that the temperature is adjusted to more your liking during the podcast. I've had the ceiling fan going.
Well,
We've got the temperature down. The blinds are shut.
We got the fan going so hard it's wobbling and going tick, tick, tick. So now I've got a tick noise in my head.
Yeah, there's just no making you happy.
Tick, tick.
There's literally no making my husband happy. And this is supposed to be the Father's Day podcast.
Yeah.
It's all about you and celebrating you, and it just hasn't worked out that way, and I'm sorry.
You know, I am kind of playing this up just a little bit. Right?
Really?
Well, maybe not. No, no, I do hear the fan, though. Do you hear it? It's going tick,
I do, but
tick,
I just lock it out after a while.
Really?
Yeah.
I notice everything.
Mm-hmm.
I notice how Brooklinen had promo code Kellie, too. Do you think their marketing people think that, like...
Maybe their marketing people don't like you.
Yeah, that maybe I'm just the guy that bitches and whines on the podcast.
I think so.
Right. So at this point, they're never going to give me a promo code.
Not at this point. If there was ever the slightest possibility.
No, it's never happening.
But hey, If anybody wants to do a promo code Allen, I have zero problem with that.
I have promo codes. They're just not on the podcast.
Yeah, right. Right.
All right, babe. Well, what else you got? You got anything else?
No, I just want to make sure you're happy and you are satisfied with how things went tonight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good.
I mean, I've done, 350 of these things? I mean, they're all different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some are better than others.
Some I'm freezing cold. Some I'm really hot.
Some you're ecstatic.
Some I'm ecstatic.
Some not so much.
Some not so much.
Yeah.
Some I'm very interested. Some, no. Just
Some you're fully invested. Some you're like, nah.
Some I'm like, what'd you just say?
Right. Yeah.
That's not true. I don't have I ever gypped the listener? Don't answer that.
Happy Father's Day, honey. I hope you have a wonderful Father's Day. And by the time, by the time we record the next podcast, we're going to have to figure this out because you're going to be RVing. I might have to do it on my own.
Kelly, we got a problem.
I just realized
No
that
problem.
the nights we usually record the podcast, Alan's going to be on the road again. Maybe I'll ask a friend to podcast with me.
Who?
I don't know. Maybe I'll have Amy come back. People liked it when I had my friend Amy podcast with
Y'all
me.
can drink a bunch of wine and get drunk?
That'd be hilarious fun, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
We'll have a lot of fun either way. With or without Alan, we will
Yeah,
be
for sure.
podcasting again. I don't know. We'll try to work it out.
We'll figure it out. I don't know. We're going to be
We'll figure it out.
We're going to be on the road somewhere. No, actually we won't. We'll be the Rangers game's on Father's Day. That's Sunday, and then Monday, I don't know where we'll be Monday.
That's exactly right. And that's when we usually record the podcast.
No idea. I could call in, but you'd have to operate all the technology.
Yeah.
How would that go?
Do we trust me with that?
Well, absolutely not.
I
But
know.
yeah, could have one of the kids do it.
Yeah, maybe McKelly would want to do the podcast with me. Stranger things have happened.
The fat chance.
I know.
Yeah.
14. I can barely get her to talk to me. How am I going to get her to talk to a podcast? That would be a miracle.
You know what you could do is just
What?
make it really, really hot in here, and she could just go on and on and on about how uncomfortable she is.
Yeah, that'd make an equally as exciting and entertaining podcast.
All right, babe. I'm trying to think if have we missed anything.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. You ready to bring it home for
I'm
Jerome?
done. I'm good.
Public service announcements?
No, I can't think of anything,
No,
honey.
yeah, really? Okay.
Can you?
Yeah, I can actually. If you want to go to iTunes, if you love our podcast, go out to iTunes, leave us a rating. Leave us a 5-star rating.
After this podcast, you're asking them to do that?
Sure. If you don't like it, don't leave a rating or leave a bad rating. You know?
No, don't.
Well, I don't know.
Please don't leave a bad rating. Please.
Well, hey,
I mean, we'd love for you not to leave us a bad rating.
leave us whatever.
We want you to be honest, but we don't want you to leave us a bad rating. How does that sound?
Yeah. Our trip to Mexico is fully sold out.
Yeah, it's sold out. I mean, the whole resort's sold out.
If you signed up through Judy, be looking in your mailbox. I'm getting ready to send you something. So this is for a select group of very best customers.
Mm-hmm.
So be looking for that.
And just next year, you have to know, just to jump on it when you can. Because, it's going to be a lot of fun this year. I know a lot of people are just chomping at the bit to just get out of the house and celebrate, being able to travel again and go to fun beaches and things like that. So we'll do it again in 2022. I'm just wondering, we have over 100 people going with us. More than that. I don't even know the exact count. But I wonder if it'll be the same in 2022, Will we have that same kind of, let's all go back? But we'll see.
We're going to have 200 people in 2022.
Maybe.
I think we'll have even more.
Maybe. We'll see.
We're going to do a whole frickin' cruise ship someday.
Oh, my gosh. Dream big, honey.
Hey, somebody's got to. And then we'll do a submarine, and then we'll do a yacht.
All right.
A yacht.
You keep dreaming, babe.
All right, babe. Well, to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. If you're a dad, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
If you're not a dad, happy Father's Day to your dad.
That's right.
All right, and happy Father's Day to Kelly's dad and my dad. What other dads do we know? We know a lot of dads.
Our brothers-in-law.
Yeah, I guess we could go on and on.
friends.
Yeah.
We could spend an hour.
Happy Father's Day to one and all. All right, babe. Well, love you desperately.
Love you.
I love our listeners desperately.
Love y'all.
I love them so much. Kelly is going to podcast again real soon.
Oh, so you're already signing out.
Oh, it's Father's Day edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be all you, brother. And in the
post Father's Day edition.
right, and in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.